So I'm being guided to tap into the divine feminine energy. And if you feel called, grab a snack, grab a little drink, make yourself cozy. We're not fancy here, as you can see, with my 2 missing nails, but this is an extremely safe space, and I want to offer a reading that really resonates with the Divine Feminine Collective. So this is our time to lean into softness and receptivity, and to put down the need to force or do or find out or chase. I always tell myself, when I find myself pulling up with like Scooby-Doo and the gang and the Mystery Machine, trying to put pieces together and fill in gaps, that is a perfect time for me to remind myself to take a breath and to unwind, to sit down, to relax, to meditate, and come back to my divine feminine center, because I've slipped too far into the masculine energy. And all good things in life require a balance, right? So a balance of both. With that being said, it's your invitation to just take a deep breath in and out. Relax your shoulders, unclench your jaw, and really just keep breathing through this second. And if you can get through this second, great, take another breath. And we'll breathe into the next second. Your only job is to sit back, relax, and listen to the messages that come through. So, with that being said, this is for my Divine Feminine Collective. I'm hearing that you want to know about the masculine that's on your mind, which is completely fair, so let's indulge in that. There's no need to feel guilty about wondering, right? So, what is on your masculine's heart space at the current moment? They want to make something public with you. Yeah, we have the 6 of Wands upright. This is public recognition. This is victory. This is social awareness, public view. So their heart space is moving towards a place of joyfulness and celebration. What else is on their heart space at this present moment? Love. They have so much unconditional love for you, and they want to thank you for the unconditional love and patience that you've shown them. And not because you earned it, or because love has to be earned or worked for, but simply because you were willing to be the stable light on their darkest days and not punish them when they weren't yet showing up as your perfect mirror, right? You've done the work. You've held yourself accountable. You've healed. You've owned up to your mistakes. You have balanced your energy. You've become the most beautiful, sovereign, abundant version of yourself, and you've really blossomed. And your masculine follows the feminine's lead. And because you've led so graciously, now he's saying it's his turn to take the lead and let you sit down and relax. Finally. It's your turn to receive all the love and joy you've given to them. Now let's see what is on their conscious mind. For some of them, they're thinking of having a family with you. They're curious about the longevity and the long-term potential of this connection. So we have the Page of Swords and the Queen of Cups, right? This is like, he's having very intellectual, internal conversations. And this could also be conversations with people around him where he is, like, I'm hearing a man say, do you really think I could do it? Like, you really think that, like, I would make a good father? And that's not going to be for everyone, especially given. It's not gender specific. I'm just channeling the masculine energy, and so that's why I'm defaulting to saying man. But they are definitely curious, because the Page of Swords, you know, that's like thoughts. They're very curious about some sort of long-term stability when it comes to you, because they do view you as a nurturing, mothering figure. Not to say that you take care of them in the sense that you are mothering them unhealthily. No, it's just a warm energy that you carry. And there's something about your warmth that has touched them so deeply. It's not just a feeling that they have in their body. It's lingering on their mind. Interesting. And it's making them want to travel towards you. And it's doing more than just making them want to travel. This is an actual realistic plan that's already been formulated, I'm hearing, and they're preparing to embark on some sort of movement towards you. And this is coming after a period of time where they potentially would have been anxious in the past. Like, they would have definitely second-guessed themselves and wondered, is it the right time? What if I say the wrong thing? What if, you know, shoulda, coulda, woulda, basically. And they're choosing faith over fear, action over stagnation. Yeah, look. So they've already formulated the plan, and they've taken the Two of Wands, and they've actually shifted this from a mental idea of pursuing you to an actual Three of Wands pursuit, where they're actually moving forward towards the very thing that they want, you know, the object of their desire, which is you. What can you tell me for those in the collective that are coming to this reading thinking, oh, but we're not even in contact, or, oh, but we had a fight recently, or, oh, whatever your circumstance might be, it may not look pretty to the, you know, at first glance. So don't let appearances deceive you, because we had the Two of Swords, right? And it came out reversed with the Chariot. This person has already made a decision. Upright, you know, they may have blockages where they can't see a clear path forward, but being reversed, it's like that blindfold has been removed and the decision has already been made. It may not have been verbalized to you, but they know in their heart and their soul and their mind that there's only one path forward and it leads straight to you. So why the distance for those who are in separation, or what looks like separation? It's just that they were holding back their feelings. Yeah, we had the King of Cups come out reversed. So this is a person who has a lot of love for you. This person also respects you. They value your opinion. They have had situations in the past that have made them feel blocked. And they've been heartbroken before, and I know, haven't we all? But at the same time, with the Magician reversed here, it's like, what if I haven't learned from my past mistakes? And what if I'm not ready to offer this cup of love? Because if I'm upright and I offer this cup of love, but I haven't yet mastered this energy of creation, it will all fall apart because I haven't learned from my past, and I could get burned just as easily. So I'm just going to keep it to myself instead and make something up and find a reason to pull away. And you don't have to tolerate that. You don't. But if you can find any empathy in your heart to not judge this person for the burdens they've been through, you know, which I'm hearing that you've already done that. Like, you've already given this person a chance and potentially shown them so much graciousness and shown them it is safe to love you. There's nothing that's going to happen. There's no part of you that is similar to an ex that they've been with, for example, or heartbreak they've been through in family dynamics with people that were supposed to be there for them. And because you've shown them that much strength, truthfully, you've been a guiding light, and you're leading this person just through your own kindness. You're helping them to put down the burdens, right? We had the Nine of Swords reversed, and now we have the Nine of Wands reversed. That's a lot of anxiety and mental burden being put down because they see there is a path forward. Even for those of you who your person was just like, nah, it's not for me. No, I can't do this right now. Or they just disappeared altogether. You don't have to tolerate that. But if you do want to be with this person and you find your heart repeatedly being drawn back to them, if in this reading is resonating for you, just find the graciousness in your heart to send them unconditional love and allow them to naturally navigate back towards you, because that is their plan. That is what they're doing. They're finding this balance. They're releasing the imbalance in their life through releasing the heartbreak simultaneously with the Three of Swords reversed. The actual imbalance in their actions and them coming in potentially hot and cold for those of you who are in situations that appear like things are going well and then all of a sudden they're pulling back. Of course, don't stay in anything that makes you question your self-worth or where you feel like it's toxic. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about someone who you have an unbelievably strong connection with, where you just wake up and you just know in your core, in your soul, that that is the person you are meant to be with. And you can tell that they feel it too, or you've had conversations about how much you truly care about each other, no matter how much time and space passes. Things are going well, and then suddenly it seems silent, or what happened? Everything seemed like it was going smoothly, and now it seems like they're pulling back, or they're scared, or they're hesitant. It has nothing to do with you or how much they want to be with you. Your patience and graciousness as a divine feminine, knowing it's not your job to chase or force or push or change the masculine or get them to act quicker. No, it's about you receiving, you relaxing. If something you don't prefer appears, you simply deny it. You reject it, you say no. If you prefer it, you say yes, yes please, more of this. And through that rejection, acceptance, your masculine has the chance to release all of this push-pull energy, because you're balanced and they must reflect that. So you balance out, they start to learn what you will not tolerate. They tune to the frequency of what you do prefer, and they become that as a whole being. They're releasing the juggling of, this is too good to be true. Can I really do this? Can I really show up? Can I really offer all of this love that I feel inside my heart? They're releasing the back and forth in their own mind, which is, as a byproduct, releasing the heartbreak and the pain associated with those self-limiting beliefs and the ways that they prevented them from moving towards you in the past. What's the masculine's next step towards the feminine? Four of Wands upright. They have a plan to make you an offer you can't refuse, I'm hearing. And of course, you have free will. You can refuse anything you want, but it's deliciously sweet, I'm hearing. We have the Eight of Wands, which is communication, of course, and action. We also have the Justice card. So this is an offer that will actually be substantial. It's not going to be, let's just keep texting and see where it goes. It's not going to be, hey, do you want to come hang out? It's, look, I want you. I feel you so strongly, and I would like to be with you. I would like to go on a date with you. Can we just have a long conversation? I have a lot to say. Please just hear me out. And are you open to seeing where this goes with me and giving me a chance to show you that you can trust me? That's what I'm gathering. And again, it does not matter if right now it looks like they're off doing their own thing, being single as a Pringle. They're not offering anything to anyone else. There is no one else. Yeah, they're putting in zero effort or energy, regardless of where they are physically in time and space. They're not putting energy or effort or planting seeds into anyone or anything else, because it's always been you. It's always been you. And they have clarity on that now with Judgment and the Ace of Swords. It's like they've always known it was you. Now they have the energetic permission to come forward towards you. Let's get some cards from the Moonology deck for advice. Yeah, if you're in a situation, and I'm not sure why this is coming up so much, if you're in a situation where you're not hearing from your person or something weird just happened, just know nothing will come of that situation. There's not something looming in the corner waiting to like pull the rug out from under you. It will resolve itself naturally, and trust that whatever did occur, whether that's silence, space, little, temporary distance, it is all happening for the betterment of the connection and for its longevity and permanence. This card says, take time to breathe out. It's safe to relax. I want one card that actually flips out, which is why I'm putting cards back in, because I don't typically take them if they just flip up on top of the deck. Like that. Advice for the Divine Feminine Collective, please. Thank you. You and your loved ones are safe. Bring love into the situation. It's a new moon in Aquarius and a new moon in Cancer. It's safe for you to relax, my divine feminines. I promise you that. Your masculine is doing whatever is required of him at this time to come forward and offer you the commitment that you already know is on the table. The more you relax and settle into your divine, receptive, soft energy, and you open yourself as a channel to receive, naturally the masculine polarity in your field will come forward and take action towards you, because that's the magnetism of the feminine and masculine pole. If you're leading the charge and you're reaching out and looking to fix and do and make concrete plans and lay it all out for them, that forces them into the feminine, where they're just receiving and saying, okay, I'm along for the ride. Flip it. Remember who you are. Go take a nice, long self-care shower. Eat the greasiest, most delicious food that you can fathom, or a salad if that's your thing. Get lots of rest. Do your nails. Get cute. Or take your makeup off and lay down and watch YouTube videos for the rest of the night. Whatever it is that makes you feel good, sink into that. And just for, 3 days, just let everything happen without trying to control, fix, change, or do. Just say, no, I receive. I'm open to receiving. I don't do. And see what comes through for you. All right, that's everything. I love you all so much. I appreciate you sticking through this video. If you made it all the way to the end, I have had a long day, so I know that I was stumbling through some of those channels and the wording, but I think we can all relate to being exhausted at the end of a long week. So this message will for sure reach whoever it was meant to reach, and if it resonates, I can't wait to hear from you in the comments. All right, bye for now.